Hi, what's up, guys? This is Richard for another edition of Learning with Rich. So, for today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how to link a Revit architecture project in our Revit MEP project. Okay, so in this exercise, I'm going to link Revit architecture project to our Revit MEP project, and then after that, synchronize the two models for monitoring changes. I'm going to teach you how to monitor your model, your link model, and we're going to adjust the display settings of the architecture project. So here's the scenario. So let's say, for example, the architect has created a preliminary architectural model for a building project using Revit architecture, and we're going to need to create the MEP model for the project. So close coordination between the two models is essential because the building envelope changes will directly affect the MEP design. And to enable this coordination, so I'm going to link architectural model with the MEP model. All right, so let's get started. So I'm gonna open here a sample model. So if you don't have any model, sample model, so you can just drop me a message or email me, and then I would be happy to share this model to you. Okay, so these models are the default from Autodesk. Okay, so I'm going to open the file. Let's say this is my Revit MEP project. Okay, so it's being upgraded to 2017. So this happens when you are opening a lower version to a higher version. So another feature, you can cancel the upgrade if you want. You can still modify the model even if you open the lower version to a higher version, but if you're not sure, just make sure you save as the project. Okay, so do not save the project because it will override the lower version and you will not be able to open the lower version again because it's already converted to a higher version. Okay, so let us just wait for a while. So it takes time to open this project. So hope you guys are enjoying watching my videos. So if you like the video, why don't you give me a like? Okay. All right. So now that the project is open, so what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to link now my Revit architecture project. So you can go to the architecture tab, insert tab, I'm sorry, and then you select here link Revit, links another model to the current model. So link Revit, and then this is the model that I'm going to link. So I'm going to use here the auto origin to origin positioning. Okay, so this one. For the positioning, auto origin to origin. So it allows the Revit model that you link and the model that is created to share the same origin. Okay, so we have here different options like auto center to center. So what happens if you select auto center to center? It places the center of the imported file at the center of the Revit MEP model. So the center of the Revit MEP model is the center of the bounding box around the Revit MEP model. So another useful positioning here is auto by shared coordinates. It sets the origin of the imported file or link file at the shared location of the Revit MEP project. So all geometry is imported relative to the shared coordinates. So you use this option when you want to maintain the specific position of the project being imported. So if this option is selected, but shared coordinates are not defined in the link file, the origin will default to auto center to center, which will find the center of both the Revit files. Okay, so manual origin, manual base point, manual center. Okay, so it places the origin of the imported file at the position of the cursor. Same with the base point and manual center. Auto project base point to project base point. Okay, so they'll be sharing the same project base point automatically. All right. So for this exercise, I'll be selecting here auto origin to origin. Then after that, I just select open. Okay. Oh, so it's also updating the file. So I have the file lower version. Okay, so the link model is being upgraded from 2013 to 2017. So this grade is temporary. The upgrade changes are not saved to the linked model. Okay, so after linking the architectural model to our MEP model, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open the south elevation. So I'm going to open the south elevation, which is this one, South Mech. Okay, so after I open the South Mech, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to align the level 2 markers of the link model with the MEP model. Okay, so this is the link model. As you can see, if I select that, it tells me that that is the link model. Okay, so this is our host level. So this is our link model. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the level 2 of the link model. So this is our host. So of course, I need to follow the architecture side. So I'm gonna key in here 3800 also. There you go. And then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use here the copy monitor tool. This one. So copy monitor. So it monitors and coordinates changes to elements that affect teams from different disciplines. So according to the definition. So this is very useful, especially when you are doing coordination, okay, with the other discipline. So to use the copy monitor, so I'm going to select here, select link. So I'm going to select the link, select link, which is this one. So I'm going to select this. And then after that, I'm going to select here copy. All right, so I select the copy. So the reason why I'm going to select copy, it's because I want to monitor, let's say, for example, any changes of my level 1 and level 2. And I also want to create the level 3 and the roof level. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to copy the level 3 and the roof. So I select copy, which is this one, copy. And then you will see this symbol. So this symbol signifies that level 3 is also being monitored. So aside from copying the levels, okay, so it's also automatically being monitored. So no need for you to select monitor for this one. So after you copy the level, automatically it's being monitored. Okay, so I'm going to do the same way here. So I click this, and then you will see it's also being monitored. So after that, I'm just going to select modify to terminate the copy tool. There you go. And then I'll just move the level. So as you can see, it's already copied, right? So I now have levels on my host model. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to copy, or I'm going to monitor the levels 1 and level 2. Okay, so the levels 1 and 2. Because this is already being monitored. So as you can see, it's already being monitored. So this one is not yet monitored. So I'm going to select here the monitor tool. Okay, so I select, and then I select the link, the host, and then after that the link. Okay, so as you can see, it's now being monitored. So same with my level 2. I'm going to select level 2 and also the link level 2. There you go. So it's now being monitored. So any changes that I do to my link model, let's say I change the height of the link model. So once I reloaded it back here in my linking Revit model project, I will be notified by Revit that there's a changes. Okay, so it's very useful. So I'm just going to select finish. Okay, and then after that, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to change the visibility settings. So I'm going to open, let's say, the one dash mech. Okay, and then I'm going to control the visibility of my grid here. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the grid. Okay, so I'm going to open the visibility graphic overrides. And then after that, from the Revit links, okay, you will have this Revit links tab if you have link model to your project. If you don't have link model to your project, you will not be able to see the Revit links tab. All right, so I select the Revit links. I select by host. Okay, so I want to control the grid. Okay, and then after that, so as you can see, it's by host. So I'll just select OK. So I'm gonna select here annotation categories tab and then go look for the grid. So I'm gonna turn off here the grids and then I select OK. There you go. Okay. So you now have a Link Revit architecture project and have set the display settings of the project as required. So from now on, you can now begin using the MEP model to lay out your MEP design. Okay, so hopefully you learned something from this video. So if you have any questions and if you have any suggestions, comments, you can just put your suggestions below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So until then, take care.